You know, when you look at it, they're out of place as a program where we're trying to get to, and that's to be in a position where you are consistently competing for championships. And so you see how far we have to go and how much work we got to do. You know, I feel like at times we're in positions to make plays, and they made the competitive play almost every time. Anytime you know you go through a game like that, it can get away from you. So we got a bye week coming up at the right time. We're definitely banged up as a program, so we got to get guys back and get healthy to go on this last 5-game stretch. We're sitting at 2 wins right now. I think everybody in this building would tell you that these seniors that are here deserve to play in the postseason, and so we got to get at least 4 of the next 5. And so we'll use this week to rest up, to hit the ground recruiting as a staff, to try to get some extra practices in and get young guys and guys that haven't done a whole lot of playing some good work and reps throughout the week, and then we'll add some Nebraska prep toward the end of the week and get a good Sunday practice heading into the game week and trying to go get a win in Lincoln.
How deflating was it to miss the field goal to open the game in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, definitely it kills you from a momentum standpoint. The offense was moving the ball that last drive, going into halftime. It really shouldn't have gotten to a point where we're kicking a field goal, though. You know what I mean? We got the ball on the inch line, and I went backwards. Wanted to get points on the board to try to give us some momentum. Missed the kick, but I thought what was even more deflating was the second half. The start of the second half, we get them to 3rd and long on that first drive, and miss a tackle, and it extends the drive, and then they get another touchdown. So, like I said, we gotta execute at a higher level, and ultimately got to make plays.
Devin Mockabee, 2 weeks in a row, he's played real well. Probably obviously the bright spot for the offense.
Yeah, he continues to be a workhorse. He gets tough yardage. He's able to find. He's got great vision. He's able to find slivers of windows and to get north and south to try to get some more yards. And I thought he did a good job today.
Ryan, obviously you took a big blow in the offensive line last week. Looks like a couple more guys this week. That's a position that's really thin. Is this week going to be maybe about finding some depth there and maybe switching some guys around to get your best 5?
We got our best 5 out there right now. I think Luke's injury was probably pretty serious. I'm not sure about Moose yet. We got who we got, and we got to find ways to be creative to help those guys out, and that's what we'll do as a staff. And like I said, our sports med and our strength and conditioning staff will have the work cut out for us this next week to try to get back healthy.
When you look at the kicking game, I think you're 3 of 9 on field goals now. Obviously that's not good, but where do you go from here? Where you think you have Freehill, he's been out. Julio hasn't been performing well. Crockover, has only had a couple opportunities in his career. So.
Yeah, we can't go for it on 4th down every time. You know what I mean? I do think Freehill will get him back for the next game. So we just got to continue to work and continue to try to build confidence with our specialists right now.
Last thing, Marvin Harrison, I know he's a special talent, but that first drive, you missed the field goal. I think it's maximized because he makes 3 big catches and they're in the end zone. Basically 5 or 6 plays later. Just the slow starts, how do you get off to a better start to maybe get that early momentum and stay in games like this?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they made plays, you know what I'm saying? And we had things to overlap and have eyes on him. Then somebody else would make a play, you know what I mean? I thought we were able to get to the quarterback a little bit, and try to get him to get rid of the ball, and then we just had bad technique down the field when the ball was floated in the air. Those 2 penalties also killed us, right? And so we got a ways to go as a program, as a team, to be able to compete with a team like Ohio State. They're number 3 in the country for a reason, and they are sitting where we want to go as a program. So we got work to do.
At 2 and 5, obviously not where you want to be. Just what are the steps to maybe dig dig yourself out of this hole that you're in?
Yeah, like I said, we put your head down, you go to work. This bye week is coming at the right time. Then we'll have a 5-game stretch where, I feel like we can go compete and get some wins. And we desperately need them. And so, I will say, looking at everybody in the locker room, everybody obviously is disappointed in where we are right now. But I don't think anybody is defeated. And we got a tight-knit group, especially those seniors, that we want to try to get to postseason play. And so that will be our driving motivation and our focus to get better and, give them the opportunity to play in the postseason.
Ryan, is there any, as you go into the bye week, is there any kind of, through the course of all the games of the season, not just this most recent couple, is there an overarching theme that you take to the players in terms of what you want to see improve before you get back at it?
Yeah, when you look at the games that we've won, we've done a good job of running the ball and stopping the run, and we've done a good job on third downs. I think third downs were obviously an issue defensively today, and not being able to sustain drive offensively. It's when you play a good team and they're on the field offensively for a long time, it equals points on the board. And so I think those critical moment situations where we need to improve on in order to have a chance to win a ball game.
How badly does Hudson need this week off after the pounding he's taken earlier?
I think he felt pretty good today, but I think our team needs this week off, to be honest with you. We've had 7 games in a row, right? And you look at the schedule from top to bottom. It's not like there's a game in there where it wasn't a 4-quarter game, right? Where you're not having to play tough and physical, and it's just the nature of this time of year. Heading into later October and into November. Bye week is coming at the right time.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach. All players in short.